Hello everyone, welcome to Sources classes. So in this video we'll be discussing a few questions pertaining to the ones that we see in this kind of examination pertaining to the English section, and basically the kind of question that we'll be focusing on are the sentence correction kind of questions in general. So this year we have seen the paper to be a little bit difficult in general. So we'll take a look at a few questions of a particular kind, basically sentence correction or grammatical correction questions, and try to understand how we can go about solving the same as well. So let's take a look at this. Direction being 11 to 15. Which of the word or phrases 1, 2, 3, 4 given below each sentences should replace the word or phrases given in bold to make the sentences grammatically correct? If the sentences is correct, that is mark 5, or if no correction is required, okay, so 5 into 5 if no correction is required. So then let's take a look at the first question, that is question number 11. Your plea, let me use a darker color. Okay. Your plea that you were thorough ignorant of the consequence cannot be accepted. Okay. So here we need to basically take a look whether the application of this particular phrase, were thorough ignorant, is correct or not. So what are the options that we have? Had thorough ignorance, okay. Were thoroughly ignorance, okay. Had thoroughly ignorant, okay. Were thoroughly ignorant, okay. No correction required. So now first let's focus um, on the particular sentence. Your plea that you dash were thorough ignorant of the consequence cannot be accepted. So if we take a look at this particular sentence, okay, use a different color here. Say here, suppose number 11, your plea that you, I'm keeping this blank, of the consequences cannot be accepted. Okay. So if we take a look at this sentence, what we actually need, we can actually make out that we need an adverb in this particular place. Okay, so we actually need an adverb. So if let's go through the option again. So here first option, had thorough ignorance of the, if your plea that you had thorough ignorance, okay, had thorough ignorance of the fact. So let's keep this question mark, so we might actually come across, if you don't find any suitable option, we can actually go about the same. Were thoroughly ignorance. So here the use of the basically the form of verb is wrong, so option 2 gets cancelled. Had thoroughly ignorant, okay, this again wrong. Thoroughly, again the use of this particular form of verb is again wrong. Were thoroughly ignorant, okay, you were thoroughly, you had, okay, so this is another very good option which we can consider. No correction required. Now if you take a look, your plea that you were thorough ignorant, so this is wrong, so this option also gets cancelled because this is not an adverbial form. Now if we compare option 1 and option 4, we can clearly make out that option 4 is a more suitable one. So option 1 also gets cancelled and option 4 is a correct answer. Okay, as far as this particular question is concerned. So with that said, now let's uh, move to question number 12. I had met him at the party where he had been given a speech. Okay, so just by reading the statement only, we can actually make sure that this is wrong. He had been given, the kind of verb that is used is wrong. So option 5 easily gets cancelled. Now, if we just take take a look at the different options that are available, I met him. Okay, so been is this okay, where he had I met him at the party when he had given the speech. Okay, so when is used and the question pertaining to the time, and this is pertaining to the place, so option 1 gets cancelled. Okay, so option 1 gets cancelled. Where he would have, that is he would have given the speech in the future tense, but the person has already met them, so option 2 also gets cancelled. Okay, if we talk about option 3, I met him in the party in which he was given. He was given. Okay, had it been he was giving a speech, then maybe it would correct, but this form of the way the verb has been presented is wrong again. So the correct option would be option number 4, where he had given the speech. Okay, I hope this is clear to you as well. Now, let me just write it down in case you're wondering. Number 12 would be, I had met him after the party where he had given an inspiring speech. Okay, let's look at number 13 now. Because of the scientific progress, we can expect to live better than our parents have. Okay, so we can expect to live better than our parents have. Okay, so we expect, okay, there is no can, right? So we expect to live better than our parents have. So what is there that expect to live better than the parents have? So parents don't have. Basically, this particular use of the word have is wrong in this case. So no correction required, will be wrong. Should expect to live better than our parents. Okay, this is a very good option. We can actually consider this one. Option 2 is expect to live as good as our parents have. Parents live. No, not as good as, because the scientific progress is bettering the life expectancy. So this is basically, it does not make any sense. Option 2. 2 gets cancelled. Okay. 3, expect to live better than our parents did. Okay, this is a very good answer. It totally makes sense because we expect to live better, and the use of the grammar in this case is also correct. So yes, we can consider this. Expected to live, no, the use of this particular thing is wrong. So now, if we look, should expect and expect. Okay, so expect to live better than our parents did is the basically a correct comparative sense. If we take a look, if we compare 1 and 3, so 3 will be our correct answer because it is the more appropriate use of the comparative sense that we need. So 1 will go wrong and 3 will be our correct answer. So let me write it down in case. Because of scientific progress, we expect to live better than our parents did. Okay. Number 14, if we look at that, I cannot put up with that nasty fellow. Okay, so 14 is I cannot put up with that nasty fellow. Okay, the sentence doesn't seem, let's take a look at the options. So it seems fairly okay in this case as well. I cannot put up that nasty fellow. Wrong. Put up with, put up, it should be accompanied by something, an adverb of the matter. Put at, again wrong. Put on with, no, put on is to putting on a cloth or something. So that is also wrong. Put up with could have been correct, but then again, put up in, no, put up in is again wrong. So no correction required. This is the correct usage of the same. Okay. So in question number 14, no changes are required. No changes. Okay, and finally, if we take a look at question number 15, what we have here is that it is useless to run away from every danger. Risk must not be taken. Okay, it's useless. Risk must not be taken. If we simply read the question number 15, then it is useless to run away from every danger. Okay, risk must not be taken. So so the sentence actually doesn't really make sense because we are one side we are saying that it is useless to run from every danger. Then we are saying that risk must not be taken. So they contradict each other. So this sentence is wrong. So option 5 generally gets wrong. It is useless to run away from every danger. No risk must be taken. Again, contradictory. It's wrong. Any risk must be taken. Any risk must be taken is again too much exaggeration of the fact. So number 2 again is wrong. We cannot exaggerate the fact. Although risk must be taken, although means it should be accompanied by a contradictory fact. So although also the use of the although again is wrong in this case. So some risk must be taken. Yes, this makes the most sense. So option 4 will be correct. So the correct representation of the question number 15 would be, it is useless to run away from every danger. Some risk must be taken. Okay. So with that said, we have come to the end of our video. So this was just a few portion of that. In case you wish to know more about the examination paper and the sort question, you can actually contact us via all our contact details, but that we have given up in the description section of the video. You can mail us at our email ID, you can visit our website, or you can call or text or WhatsApp us on all the numbers that are given below. Okay. So having said that, we'll continue discussion with further more questions pertaining to this kind of examination, and we'll address more questions as such as well. Having said that, we'd like to sign out. Thank you so much.